You are not helping with my intro. Hi. Hey, it's Eldrick. I just got up, and an Elden Ring trailer has just dropped. I was not awake to see it live, so I'm gonna record this, and I'm gonna react to it, and you're gonna see me react to it, and then after I react to it, I'm gonna go over it and just talk about it, probably, if I have anything to say. I probably will. I'm gonna reserve major thoughts until after I've already seen all of it, but I'm excited. I'm very excited, so we're gonna get right into it.
Elden Ring is set here, in the lands between.
So pretty.
This is a site of grace, acting as a place of rest for the player. Occasionally, grace will manifest rays of guiding light. Of course, we're free to choose whether to follow this guidance, or head off to explore in a different direction.
Okay, yeah, that can happen. Oh my god. Sorcery is well mounted, that's cool. What? Oh, that's great. Putting lightning arrow into a sorcery. Except it looks way cooler. Hey, the old blocking animation's back, the one that I love. Same old R2. Ooh, his eyes started glowing. Do we have indicators for crits now?
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Please, anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Nice. Wait.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Oh, that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me.
I thought it was someone trapped in the pot boy. I thought it wasn't the pot... what? Oh my god, that armor set. Oh my god, those visuals. Oh my god.
The map can prove useful when exploring the world, and is populated by acquiring map fragments.
A map in a Souls game? What the fuck?
We can use markers to customize the map, such as setting reminders for the location of crafting materials or dangerous enemies.
Crafting materials. Crafting materials? What are we crafting? Are we crafting consumables, or do we get to, like, forge weapons and shit?
Beacons can also be placed to help with orientation.
That makes sense.
Beacons placed on the map appear in the world.
Oh, that's so handy. It's a Minecraft beacon. Ah, the whoosh we saw in the other
Spirit
trailer.
springs can be used while on horseback to launch high into the air. This allows for stress-free traversal of areas with a great deal of verticality.
What are those? Burps. And they're not like the shore, they actually leave. Oh my god.
The carriage over there is carrying treasure, an opportunity too good to pass up.
I just
Prepare
gotta...
for combat with some item crafting, using materials found in the world.
I just got a wave of Lord of the Rings vibes with the ruins. Sneaking. My man's got a bow. Is he gonna be a stealth archer? Yes, that's exactly what he's gonna be. Is that a sleep arrow? What?
Enemy stance can be broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above.
Ah, right. I remember they were adding posture into this.
A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between weapons.
Whoa! That's sidestep!
In more perilous situations, we can summon spirits to assist us in battle. Spirits vary greatly in type. So
Twin blades are back!
players experimenting and finding their personal favorites.
Hey, Spearman. Go up? Yep.
Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with players from other worlds, from cooperative to PvP and invasions.
Oh, now let's watch the host get murdered by a twink, because that's definitely gonna happen. The second we discover something overpowered as a community, twinks will start using it.
Creatures stalk this forest, so we'll use stealth to avoid detection.
God. I want a clearer look at what it... Is that a thumbs up?
We've come across a boss guarding this area. We'll take it on with the help of our co-op partner.
His name is Gyobu Masataka Oniwa. Dragon Slayer. Gyobu Masataka. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, Dragon Slayer Gyobu Masataka Oniwa. Hey, the dragon headstone! Except he didn't actually turn his head into a dragon, he just could use that. Oh, that's sweet. Feel like it would have been better to use his horse to get down, unless fall damage is negligible. I like how crusty that door sounded.
Catacombs, caves, mines, and other dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
Ah yes, skelly bones.
These dungeons each hold their own secrets, from hidden treasures to fearsome bosses.
Big choppers. It's George! And that is a very cool cape. George helping out with secret rooms. That's nice of him. Oh, that is the same chest, that is the same chain. We're getting the same old mimics back. Oh, that's great. And that was the same gesture they've had in previous games. Is that a humanity sprite? Looks almost like one.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Firekeeper.
I offer you an accord.
Firekeeper. Probably.
We've reached Stormvale Castle, a large-scale dungeon which connects seamlessly with the surrounding Limgrave region.
Yeah, the multi-armed guy is in this place probably.
Come over here, would you?
Oh.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it. The gates! Open the gates!
You could very faintly hear him yelling to open it. Those are not hounds.
The main route seems risky, so we'll try entering through a back way.
That was the fastest nope I've seen in a while. Ooh. Ooh. That's probably something you get at the end of a crypt or something. Ah, good old Lucerne. Oh, this is where they got the wind sword.
Extra care should be taken when moving through dungeons, as visibility and terrain differ from when in the open. We hope players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies for each.
Ooh. Is that That King Long Arms. Alright, where are the
Dungeons
archers?
are complex and multi-layered, meaning they can be tackled from a number of routes.
My dude, you missed an item. Oh. Big Hat Logan?
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Oh. Ah, the parries look so clean. Golden Fogwell.
In this next boss fight, we challenge one of the demigods, ruler of Stormvale, Godric the Golden.
Godric. Probably one of the first ones, if they're showing him off this early.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee kneel. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Wonder what damage type that is. Hello. It's cool. We saw that sword in the other trailer, but we didn't see it charge up like that. Phase 2, he picks up Dragon Head, I assume. Oh, and all his air attacks get fiery, that's cool. Oh, the way he's just fucking laughing.
Thank you.
Ooh. I can pre-order now? I can pre-order now. Oh good! The bonus gesture. Player can obtain that later in the game. So it's not actually... Yeah, that's nice. Right, so I feel like I have significantly less to go over since we were going at a much slower pace. But I'd still like to look through it and see if there's anything notable I can come up with, so let me cut to that. Well, there's an NPC in the left there that I don't think the narrator talked about at all, and nor did the player interact with. I feel like we've seen that NPC before, but I'm not pulling up where. Now, I felt like I saw a dragon egg at some point. Yeah, there are hints for there being a dragon here. Okay, it's not just gonna be abrupt, there will be hints. Which is good, because if I abruptly stumbled across a dragon, I'm probably gonna die. Although I think that's technically a wyvern, because it's got the wing arms. Also, the way his eye glows here, I assume that's an indicator for a crit, but maybe it's something else. No, it's gotta be a crit indicator. It went away after doing the crit. Alexander, the pot boy. If I can make you mine, I don't care if you are an effective combatant, you will be mine, and we will go on a great journey together. My pot boy, and me. Pot boy Alexander. Alexander the pot boy. Alex the pot boy.
Known as the Iron Fist.
The Iron Fist? I didn't notice that before. I like the club attacks. I don't know if those are R2s. Those are probably R2s, but that I like that way more than the Dark Souls 3 attacks. Like, they're just slightly different than the Dark Souls 3 club swings. Oh, I'm gonna love Alexander. He's gonna be my favorite, I think. Unless we have another Solaire, I think Alexander's gonna be my favorite. The map just looks nice. I want a poster of this. We can see a few different lands here. We can see a massive tree there in the bottom. I think that might be the areas we were seeing all those, where we were trying to stealth around the bigger guys. Oh, that's cool. The bonfires, the grace points, whatever they're called, he described the guiding light coming off of them, and I think that's what those indicators are. Yeah, definitely. Look at it. And that bridge. That building's definitely gonna house a boss, right? The ring building, I'll bet. Oh, hey, hold on. No, I didn't notice that before. Let me move me. Hold up. No, me move. No, hold on. Me move. Okay. Early day. I knew it was going to have day-night cycle. I know that was mentioned, but early day. This part of the map looks to have a lot of water over it. Swamp. Poison swamp. But also we got another one of those circular buildings up there, so those might be an actual, like, thing. Also another one of those big trees. Like, we've seen a couple of those big trees. There's something to them. I wonder if these paths will be directly connecting castles to one another, because we have seen a couple of them on the map. There's been this one right here, and the one down below, which I think is Godric's castle. That one was weird to me. The little spikes that are coming up out of the ground. Not even spikes, the little indicators. Is this like where lightning will strike? I have no idea what those are. Oh, wait, no, big guy, hi. Hey there, big guy. Didn't see you there. Also, there's a goat there. Wonder if they're gonna be, like, similar to Assassin's Creed with crafting materials. That looks like another one of those slave dudes, except he does not have a stabby through him. And he's also got a big ol' sword, looks like. That's a flower, but it looks particularly glowy, so that's probably a crafting material. I really love that armor set, though. I don't know if the hair is the character's hair or if it's the helmet's hair, but either way, I love that. Okay. Inventory here. Hunting beasts, yes. Okay, that is gonna be a thing. Bone knife, though. You can just craft straight from your inventory. You don't have to, like, find a workbench or anything. You can make throwing knives out of animal bones. That makes perfect sense. It's gonna be something that's super low damage, but you can find a bunch of animals. Oh, that's handy. They're not doing percentages, they're just doing medium load. 0 poise on that armor set makes sense. Does he have... There's no luck stat, but there is an arcane stat, as well as faith and intelligence. So they're adding in Bloodborne's arcane, but they're not taking away Dark Souls' intelligence and faith. Whittled animal bone. Ooh, is that a weapon buff? Trina's Lily, exceedingly rare to find. Sleep bone arrow. Yeah, that's what that was. I wonder if that's, like, gonna work on bosses. Like, if you stack enough of them without doing any extra damage, then you'd actually be able to put the boss to sleep. Oh, could you potentially bypass bosses if that's a thing? I mean, obviously not the big ones, but, like, if you got a minor boss that you're just really struggling with, could you get enough sleep bone arrows to knock it out and then just move past it? I get to see the sleep bone arrow being used and then doing a subsequent crit because, yeah. So since this guy has the curved sword that we see used later in the clip by enemies, I'm assuming he got that as an enemy drop. This is probably an area past Godric's castle. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be, because Elden Ring's open world. Fuck. This is weird. I want to see this sidestep again. Ah. 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 Ah, it's beautiful. Looks like you used the box and a bell separately. Before I thought it was just the box, but it's also digging a little bell. A little bit of Bloodborne carrying over. So those enemies are screaming, so I'm willing to bet that those enemies encourage stealth through their respective section, and if you get caught, they will scream at your face and notify all the other enemies. Although it does kind of cripple them in summoning them, I will say. Also, nice jump. I'm so glad they brought Twin Blades back. I mean, I know they're not historically accurate at all, whatsoever. Nobody would ever use something like that, but they're fun. There's an NPC right there. Never talked about him. I can see him in the corner. He's sitting at the fire. Those things are cool. Like, I love the forest. The forest is fucking beautiful. God, those things. God, those things. Although they do look to have very tentacly faces, so that makes me think Arcane as a stat being carried over from Bloodborne will be consistent with Lovecraftian enemies being carried over from Bloodborne, which I am 100% on board with. My name is Eldrick. Of course I'm gonna be on board with that. Also, it does say specifically that they are deadly creatures, like majorly threatening, so if I had to guess, they're either threatening because they come in groups, or they have a particularly vicious grab attack. That's my guess. Also, we get to see the one that is way bigger than the other ones. And that one's gotta be a boss. There's no way it's not. Oh, wait, no, that's one of those big trees we were seeing on the map. Ah. Cool. It's such a it's a combination of so many different things, that boss. And it's great. The red lightning. Like, I'm naturally inclined to believe that lightning is faith, but with it being red, I'm really not sure. That might be arcane. Like, obviously that's sorcery. And I really hope that they made that spell good. Because, I mean, while it technically did the most damage of Dark Souls 3 spells, it was not as good as Crystal Soul Spear. Now, I do want to say, as fun as it was in Dark Souls 3, I really hope they removed the club thing. If you don't know, in Dark Souls 3, if you used a wooden club, specifically a wooden one, it wouldn't work with any other, just a wooden club, then every time you hit a skeleton with it, it would disassemble the skeleton's top half, but not its lower half, which means you could keep hitting it. It didn't matter if the club was upgraded. You would just win in the catacombs if you had a wooden club. Same goes for the big skeletons. Instead of knocking their top half off, it would just knock them over completely. As fun as it was, I really hope that they removed that. Oh, good. They're holding bows, of course. So you don't get to just sit in between each of those little blades. Why would you? No, you don't get to take your time. There are archers, bitch. Do sleep arrows work on players? That would be so cruel if that worked on players. So we saw that lily before. It was exceedingly rare. I thought that might be one, but it's not. You're not exceedingly rare, I don't think. And the reveal of the chest. That they're gonna have the good old mimics back. Can you have a mimic as a friend? I want a friend as a mimic. I want a mimic as a friend. A friend as a mimic? Wait, what? My brain... 2 brain cells firing. Friend mimic. Ninja kick. I expect a lot of demon souls with this castle, for some reason. I can't imagine why I would expect demon souls with this. It's almost like I've seen some of the Demon Souls remake, even though I've never played the Demon Souls remake, because PS5s do not exist. That's definitely going to be something that you find in a crypt, because spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's cutting his own hand to buff the swing. And then... Mortal Blade Slash, yes. Wonder how good bows are going to be, because fire arrows typically do less damage than normal arrows, so either those enemies are exceptionally weak to fire, or that's just a good bow, and bows are actually decent. I hope bows are actually decent, because I've done a lot of bow runs. He's a bit standoffish, and doesn't tell you what he's here for. I don't know if that signifies anything. Just an acknowledgement of being. Wait, what were the options that came up? In order to obtain a great rune, keep silent. Gotcha. If you don't know, if you aren't a Souls fanatic like I am, Great Rune was actually the first indication of this game that we ever heard. Great Rune's probably obtained from Godric. Also Burb. Wait, did Burb have sword? Sword Burb. Sword Burb. Get that same red effect from above. I'm gonna guess that's Arcane again. I don't have much to say about him. He looks like a prisoner. He's a big guy. He's got a lot of poise. Hold up, he just took that first one. Yeah, he just took that first hit. Hey, quick step. But we already know this sword's weapon art. He's using quick step, but that sword's weapon art was the great sword. So quick step is a separate thing now that you can just learn. I wonder if it'll still cost focus points or not. I have no idea. I'm so excited to see FromSoft's new title. Oh, this is gonna be great. I hope you enjoyed me rambling about this and the other Souls games. If you made it this far, then thanks for watching. Have a good day.